Hey, what's going on? I'm Lee Pence. This is Nick Taylor. We're at the Bellingham School of Music in Bellingham, Washington. This is the Gibson 335 series. We have big red guitars with us today. We have a chance to talk today about harmonic minor scales and the way it can be used. And we hope that the takeaway is something that you can actually use. In other words, a lot of people can teach you scales, but what we're trying to do is translate to a takeaway that amounts to music. The harmonic minor scale, when we look at the degrees of a scale, amounts to a flat third, a ninth or a second, a root, a major seventh, a sixth, a five, a four, a flat three, ninth or second, and root. I could use it over A minor. Nick, can you just give me an A minor pattern? Sounds exotic. Fits best actually is over the 5 chord in a progression, meaning I've got A minor, D minor, E dominant 7th. So Nick, can you give me an A minor to an E dominant? You can see when I go through this chord, or I'm sorry, this scale, pay particular attention to the notes. Those two you'll find are the third and the dominant 7th of an E dominant 7th. Also, I'm identifying a tritone, and if you want to know a little bit more about tritones, Nick and I did a series on tritones in one of our episodes, and we give you a general discussion about tritones and how powerful that they can really be in solos and comping. The harmonic minor scale is really handy to learn in 2 positions, from the root position and from the 5th. You're going to be able to have a lot of licks and just a lot of music that falls right under your fingertips if you're playing a lot of pentatonic scales to start with. So Nick, you want me to give you a comp and you can play some harmonic minor, identify a major 7th, identify a sharp 5 in your solo? So I'll give you the same comp. One other thing I'll mention about the harmonic minor scale, if you listen closely to some of the solos that are coming out of the metal environment, and when I say metal, you'll hear the harmonic scale, or the harmonic minor scale a lot. You're going to hear that sharp 5 used very often to create that tension in a lot of finger tapping solos. One of the reasons for it is again, you have that pentatonic scale, and now all of a sudden you're going to incorporate that sharp 5. It just falls under your fingers very nicely. One other advantage to this scale, before I close out here, is this interval, step to minor third, step, half step, is very frequent in guitar playing. But this is different. Just notice it on the fretboard. My intervals now are very different. It's 2 steps. And that will come in it comes in very handy when you start dealing with diminished scales and you get outside the box of playing intervals that everybody else is playing, and will give you a chance to go ahead and distinguish yourself with solos, hopefully. So that's about all I had to add on harmonic minor scales. They're good over minor chords, of course, but they're also good over the 5th chord of that degree of that scale. They're good over the 5th chord in the with the root being in 1, or the 5th chord is what I mean to say. So if that didn't come out completely clear, I understand. I would encourage you to go ahead and contact Nick or the Bellingham School of Music if you have a question about this, and just say, hey, we'd like to know more about that, and that could be something we'd be glad to address to you in another session. So
that sounds great.
Anything else, Nick?
Yeah, thanks for coming in today, and yeah, it was super helpful, and hopefully you all can take away something from that. And like you said, let us know if you want to do any private lessons, or if you have any topics you want us to cover. Just leave them in the comments, and we'll be happy to start taking requests. So yeah, that's all I think I have to say.
Okay. Well, see you later from Big Red Guitars.